Okay, can you guys hear me now? I'm really hoping so. I don't know what is going on. I, yeah, I don't know. If this doesn't work, I'm going to probably just cancel the stream. But I mean, I don't know what is happening right now. I literally went, okay, now we can. Oh, okay, awesome. Thanks, Easton. Yeah, I've just been talking to myself for the whole 5 minutes. No one could hear me. Yeah, hey, guys. So, when I joined StreamYard, it said literally enable microphone and camera. So I said yes, right, as I always do. And for some reason, you guys couldn't hear me. So I closed the whole thing off, like closed the whole internet browser on. And then I've come back on. And yeah, now you guys can hear. Honestly, so firstly, apologies, guys, for that. I don't know what the heck happened there. But I definitely pressed turn on audio, and I could generally see like that, like the audio said it was working. So I really don't know, but I appreciate you guys tuning in nonetheless. Yashiro Gonzalez, thank you for tuning in. He says, yeah, you can hear me. That's great. Thank you so much. As well as Easton. Hi, Easton. Hope you're doing well. And also got Playing Down Under as well. Hey, Playing Down Under. Hope you're doing well, man. No, yeah, yeah, exactly, Joe. Exactly. I don't know what happened. But also, hey D, hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Hey Drew, hope you're doing well. Subscribers at 989. Congrats, Drew. That's awesome. 11 people till you get 1,000 subscribers. That's truly incredible. So I can't wait to see your success, Drew. Really, really can't. So congrats to you. But besides that, hey guys, glad you can hear me. I hope you are doing well. As I was saying to myself in the first 5 minutes that you guys couldn't hear, today is a Saturday. I've been to the gym. Now just kind of chilling. I was going to say I'm going to go about an hour, but maybe an hour and 5 minutes to compensate for the 5 minutes that was where I was completely on mute. Apparently, you guys couldn't hear me. Just before I'm going to do a random live stream on StreamYard. Normally do them on YouTube, but because I've got StreamYard, I thought, hey, why not? So yeah, I'm just chilling today. Then I'm back at work tomorrow. So just kind of chilling, making the most of the day as much as I can. Got Mr. Dan and Horan here saying, hey everyone, hey Dan, hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking your time to tune in. I really, really appreciate it. Easton says, I'm seeing Unsung Hero in an hour. Hey, well, I hope you enjoy Easton. I know Cinematic Tendency saw that the other day, and I know he said that he really enjoyed it, or at least enjoyed it enough he'd go back a second time. I think he's going to take his wife to see it. So, yeah, I hope you really enjoyed the movie. And Playing Down Under says, yeah, hello Z, thanks, you too. Yeah, hey, Playing Down Under, say, hope you're doing well, mate. Glad you are. Again, thank you for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. Haven't seen you on a live stream for a while, so it's good to see you guys back. But yeah, regardless of that, it's a Saturday. Let me know, guys, what your plans are for today. What are you up to? Are you having a chill night? Are you having a takeaway? Are you watching a movie, playing some video games? Whatever you're deciding to do, let me know down below in the live chat. Be sure to give the stream a big thumbs up if you're watching live or after the fact. It helps me, helps YouTube, and it helps to tell YouTube, hey, I don't mind this guy's content. Let's push him out into the ether, which would be amazing. I mean, we can only wish, right? But in the meantime, we've got Minajul here. Hey, Minajul, hope you're doing well, mate. He says, hey, Mike, you good? Yeah, I am. Hope you are too. He says, what's your thoughts on the new trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine? It's going to be hype, and Elektra and X-23 are back from original films. So, yeah, in terms of the new trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, Minajul, I think it was really cool. I didn't think we needed a second trailer, but I'm kind of glad that we got one. But I'm hoping at this point, this is the last trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine. I really don't feel as if we need another trailer because the two already are great. Gives us enough to know basics of the story and what's going to happen. And yes, it's definitely exciting. I definitely hope to see it on release day if I'm not working. No, my luck, I'm probably working. So I don't know. But yes, I really enjoyed it. In terms of cameos, I know there's been a few in the latest trailer, and I know there's some breakdowns, people being like, yeah, this person, this person, this person. I hope they don't put all the eggs in one basket and reveal it, because I just don't think we need it. Easton says, didn't Fall Guys come out in the UK yesterday? No, it didn't, Easton. We get on May 2nd, which I believe is Thursday, next Thursday. I will be going to see it then, so expect a review on the channel. View Drew says, Viewer Drew says, what's your most anticipated movie of the summer? I wouldn't say anticipated movie of the summer, but most anticipated movie coming up, probably Joker Folie à Deux. Really looking forward to that one, so I'm going to go with that one, Drew. But I definitely will be checking out the releases like Tarot comes out next week and The Fall Guy, so definitely be checking out those. Basically, any new releases coming out, I will be checking out. Bro Joe says, when are you streaming games again, bro? What games might you stream? Yeah, so Joe, the other night I did a stream on Power Wash Simulator. Really enjoyed doing that. Probably will be doing that again. Complete the Back to the Future DLC pack at least, which I already have. I do have an extra like Tomb Raider level, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to do a live stream that. We'll wait and see. I'm not going to say no and then I do it, so I don't know. But in terms of the streaming, yes, I'm going to do that. Possibly Lego Ninjago. So on PS Plus, there's loads of video games you get for free per month. I've got a bunch of them downloaded. So I may like do a random live stream and just see if anyone joins. So no direct timeline, bro, in terms of when I'm going to stream on the games. But I definitely want to do more of them in the future, as I've enjoyed doing the Power Wash ones for sure. We've got B Pacey saying hi. Hey, hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. I've been playing FC24 tournament and won 400 credits. Wow, that's awesome, man. Well, congrats on winning the credits. FC24, is that FIFA? I think that's the new name for FIFA. I could be wrong. Correct me if I am. But I think if it is, anyway, I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's a really good game. I'm not really too sure on if I'll play that one or not personally. They kind of got the same and I mean, they always have been in a way, but there's too much repetitive and too much of the same. I'm waiting for like some big updates and then maybe dive back into that, new FIFA. Well, thank you for clarifying, Play Down Under. Really appreciate it, as I honestly didn't know. But yeah, maybe someday I will jump back into it. Again, I'm not going to say never and then I'll go and do it. That would just be hypocritical. But at the moment, don't really have massive interest to do so. Unless it becomes free on PS Plus, then I might give it a go at that rate. Theo Drew says, question for everyone, do you think Wolverine in the new Deadpool movie will be the same Wolverine from Logan or a different reality? I think I've heard, Drew, possibly different reality. I'm not really too sure. It's one of those for me, personally, Drew. I just want to wait and see the movie and then I kind of get it from there. I don't want to be spoiled. At the end of the day, we've got two big trailers, two really cool trailers. That's all we need. But I know they're going to put out of one. It's Hollywood. What do you expect? Play Down Under agrees with Power Wash. Well, hey, thanks, mate. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I've really been enjoying doing Power Wash Simulator, but definitely want to wrap up the Back to the Future one and then move on to the next one. So we'll just have to wait and see. Easton says, have you heard of Hundreds of Beavers, one of the best films of the year that no one is aware of? I am aware of the movie Easton because Elliot from IMO Reviews, so shout out to Elliot if he's watching or doesn't watch this, I don't know. But yeah, he actually did a movie review of Hundreds of Beavers. I'd never heard of it. He said it was pretty good. He said that he enjoyed it. So it's definitely one I want to check out. I'm just not too sure when or if it's already out, at least in the UK, or he got an early screening. I really don't know. But yeah, I'd probably check it out and give it a chance, nonetheless. BBC says, what is your favourite game you've ever played? Well, I've played quite a few games. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, I've played thousands of games, because I haven't. But the games that I've played in my lifetime, the number one series, I would say, that I really love in terms of video games, no matter how many entries to put out, I always enjoy them, is the Ratchet & Clank series. Always had a soft spot for them, always enjoyed them. Grew up with Ratchet & Clank and like the wrestling games. But again, the wrestling games got the same as Ratchet & Clank, at least changed every time you played those games. So yeah, I'm going to say Ratchet & Clank. Probably. I wish there was more games like that. I really do. Really do. Ben says, yeah, I understand. It's very the same year after year, but I just love soccer. Yeah, and man, that's all good. Everyone has their own kind of thing that they love, and I know the FIFA games are very popular, or FC games now. Sorry, I know they're very popular, so I completely understand. I know a lot of people love the multiplayer or going against people online, and in the past I used to love that as well. But just as I've gotten a little bit older, I just want to play something different personally. But again, one day I might come back to it, and if I ever do play Down Under, I'll let you know, because I've got PlayStation, and maybe we can have a match. You'll probably absolutely beat me on the match, but I will certainly let you know. Got to mention Scott in the chat. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Hey, Scott, hope you're doing well, mate. Thanks so much for tuning in. Haven't spoken in a little while, but I hope you're doing well. And we've got Gameo King. Hey, Gameo, hope you're doing well. I think I've said that right anyway. I hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for tuning in as well. Hey, thank you to you guys tuning in. This is a random, very impromptu live stream. Me just deciding to press the live button on my phone and talking to you beautiful people here on a Saturday afternoon, which is 6:10 in the evening. So yes, thank you guys for tuning in. BB says, nice, my favorite is the Spider-Man series. Spider-Man had a lot of great games, whether it's the new Insomniac ones, whether it's the ones back in the day based on Sam Raimi movies. Those ones I always remember playing and having a great time with. So I think that's a fantastic choice. Spider-Man, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong for sure. Viewer Drew says, what movie coming out in May are you looking forward to the most? For me, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That looks like a cool movie. I will go see it. Movies coming out in May. Okay, so we've got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. We've got The Fall Guy. That comes out. Tarot. I'll be honest, Drew, besides that, I don't know what comes out. If I've got to pick out those three, probably The Fall Guy, because I think it's just going to be dumb fun. But if there's other movies out in May, let me know, guys. Maybe I'll change my answer. I'm not really too sure. What's your favourite Carl Urban performance? I think Judge Dredd. Absolutely agree, Drew. Yeah, Dredd movie, utterly fantastic. Wish it was going to be a sequel, but never happened. That would be cool. Yeah, play Down Under. I'll keep you posted if I ever get the FIFA game, and we'll have a game. I'll probably absolutely rubbish, but hey, I'm always open for it. And Joe says, Carson, hi Carson, and Xavier, if you're both there, hey, hope you guys are okay. Carson wanted me to comment to tell you he's going to be streaming the last level of Spider-Man 2 tonight. Yeah, so anyone watching, check out my brother, the Josen one. That's my actual older brother. Check out his channel. He always does a lot of live streams on Fortnite. He does a lot of gaming streams, but his sons, my nephews, Carson and Xavier, they normally do live streams on his channel of like Spider-Man or Minecraft or Fortnite, a lot of different ones. So yeah, go over and support the Chosen one tonight. Go subscribe to everyone anyway. Guys, support each other. But yeah, go sub over to Joe and go check out my little nephew's live stream of Spider-Man 2, the final level, tonight. So yeah, enjoy that. And hi, Carson. Carl Urban was the best in Two Towers. He was pretty cool. I think like Judge Dredd in terms of like his actual like lead performance role, but in terms of like more support and I guess he's one of the lead roles as well in Lord of the Rings. Sorry, but yeah, I meant like kind of like more like his actual roles. Definitely. Keep watching Burn comedy movies like Pineapple Express, Hangover, Tropic Thunder. I recently went over the Hangover trilogy. Really enjoyed going back to watching those. The third one, yeah, not so much. But yeah, very much enjoyed the first two, especially the first one. The first one's definitely the best one for me. But yeah, it's always good to go back to a dumb, fun comedy movie. Always good to have a laugh and a smile for sure, Drew. Definitely agree. And I've got Tim John Ung Productions in the house. Hey, Tim, hope you're doing well, man. It's been a while, as you just said as well. So great to see you here. Yeah, hope you keep well, dude. I actually watched Spy X Family Code White last night in the cinema. Latest review on the channel, guys. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Really fun time. So I watched that last night. But he says, hey, man, it's been a while, but happy Saturday. Yeah, you too, Tim. Have you checked out Challenges? I thought it was amazing. It's my favorite film of the year so far. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, fair play to you. Everyone's got their own opinions. That's all good. Yeah, a lot of people's been giving Challenges 4 5-star reviews. I'll be honest, Tim, I have seen Challenges. I did a review on the channel if you've missed that as well. My score was between 2.5 and a 3 out of 5. Didn't love it as much as you, my friend. But I appreciate that you loved it. That's cool. It's always good to hear different opinions. Yeah, for me with Challenges, I think the music was played way too loud over a lot of scenes where you couldn't hear the actual dialogue, especially the sauna scene. And I also think the time jumps was absolutely silly. There's so many time jumps to the point where they don't know. It feels as if they don't know how to structure the movie. But that's my own personal opinion. I'm sure probably people will probably disagree with me. But yeah, man, that's why I couldn't give it like a really glowing review. But I did like it. I'd probably watch it again, but wouldn't personally seek it out for a while, personally. But I'm glad you had a good time, Tim. Dimension Scott says, any thoughts on both Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon? Scott, I have got some thoughts. My thoughts is I haven't seen them, my friend. I'll be honest, they don't really appeal to me in terms of I'm not, clamoring to go watch those movies. But I have heard later on in the year they're releasing like rated, well, obviously American rated R versions of the same movies. If I'm going to watch them, I'll watch them then. I'd rather have the rated R versions, which is supposed to be everything shown, which I'm guessing is going to add more to the story. But at the moment, man, I haven't got any desire, so that's why I haven't. That's why I haven't watched them yet. Gameo says, "Have you heard of Stardew Valley? It's currently my favorite game right now." Yes, I don't know if I've ever played it though, Gameo. I'm not going to sit here and say yes, I've played it and I haven't. I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't played it and I have played it. I think if I ever did they ever make? So, Gameo, if you're still watching, and let me know this question and just answer. Sorry, did they ever make a Stardew Valley, at least a version of it, for the PS Vita? Back when? Let me know if they did at some point. I've played that one. If it's Stardew Valley, if they didn't, then no, I haven't played it. Dimension Scott, I think Rebel Moon is far from over. I can't wait to see what comes next. I think I heard in an article somewhere Zack Snyder wants to make another 5 of them. Who knows? Who knows? I think they're making Netflix some good bank at the moment, so I wouldn't be surprised if they give them the money and say like, "Hey, look, here's your budget, Zack Snyder. Go do what you want. Go do what you want." Not sure I play on mobile. Okay. So, Gameo, I'm not really too sure, man. I'm not really too sure. Again, if they've done a PS Vita version, I've played it. If not, I have no idea, my friend. But I hope you enjoyed the game. I know you said it's your favorite right now, so clearly it must be pretty good. The first Rebel Moon was awesome. The second one sucked. Yeah. So I heard from most people playing Down Under that the second one wasn't great. At least that's what I heard anyway. Again, I could be wrong, but I think a majority of reviews in the second one was like, kind of a little bit rinse and repeat, or didn't really expand upon much of the first one. So I really don't know. Of course, it's tough when you build your own world and own franchises. That's, of course, always going to be tough to establish like an interesting world. But yeah, I don't know. Zack Snyder's always one of those directors that's a bit hit and miss for me. I really love his take off the Justice League, of course. But apart from that, I can't really say there's many movies of his I've either watched or the ones I've watched have been like, yeah, I don't really fancy going back to that one for sure. I know like a few years ago I had like Army of the Dead, which I like that movie, a little bit too long, but I don't really follow his filmography. But yeah, if you guys are watching live right now, feel free to ask any questions. If you maybe want to join the stream, drop me a message on Facebook. Maybe see if I can get you on to the stream as well. If anyone would like to join, feel free. If not, all good. And I will just answer some questions. A bit like a Q&A for you guys. If you've got any questions, feel free to drop a comment. Say hello if you've never commented before or you just watch along. Yeah, feel free just to say hi. All is good. All is good. I hope you guys are having a good day. Viewer Drew says, what are your top 5 biggest guilty pleasure movies? Okay, yeah, well, great question, Drew. I think it's a tough one because I don't really have an answer. I'll be completely honest with you, Drew. And the reason why is because I don't personally have movies where I'm like, yeah, I'll never watch that in front of anyone, or I'll never watch that and never tell anyone that I like that movie, anything like that. And I don't really have movies where I feel as if they're a guilty pleasure and I want to go back and rewatch them. The movies that I want to go back and rewatch, I really love, but a lot of the time, those are movies that other people tend to love as well. Like, to give you an example, like RoboCop, Barbarian, Back to the Future, class of 1984. Now that's just to mention, like, I think 4 titles I just mentioned there. Plus, I've got some other titles here that I own, like Toy Story, or like behind me, we've got like Your Name, Weather and Review. Suzume is over there, as you guys can see. So I always love like anime movies, you know. So I usually tend to go back to those, Drew. So I'm sorry that I can't answer your question completely. I just tend to go back to the movies I love the most, which again, a lot of people love those movies. So yeah. Are you offended like me when in The Flash they said Eric Stoltz in Back to the Future? I'll be honest, Playing Down Under, that was, for me, probably one of the funniest gags they did. Like, it was actually quite smart writing. I mean, I know we're talking about The Flash, right? Which wasn't great, personally. I will be honest. That moment did make me chuckle. Like, I really did have a good laugh with that. I really liked like the Eric Stoltz tattoo. I thought that was pretty funny. Now you got to think, the reason I think I'm not insulted personally is because I would say that we all know how it turned out. Eric Stoltz got hired. He was on for like 6 weeks or a good few weeks. Didn't get on well with the cast or anything. They all didn't feel great around him. He wasn't getting the role. He was doing more seriousness instead of the comedic time like Michael J. Fox brings. So ultimately they let him go. Got to Michael J. Fox, and the rest is history. So I don't really feel like offended as such, because it's kind of an interesting reality, like a what if that happened. You know, how would the movie be perceived nowadays? Would people love it as much? Would I have a tattoo of the movie? I mean, we don't know. One thing I've always been curious by, though, is because Bob Gale's always said he has the full footage still of Eric Stoltz full time on Back to the Future set. He's got that footage, but he's not going to release it because Eric Stoltz is still like an active working actor, and he didn't want to like embarrass him, or didn't want to put him like this footage out where, you know, could tarnish like his acting career at any given moment if it was ever to do that, which I think is very respectable. But I would still love to see that full cut. I really, really would. I'm sure at some point, one day down the line, maybe when 8K or 16K comes out, we might get that cut. We'll have to wait and see. But we've got Lewis Smith in the house. Yo, Lewis, what's going on, man? He says, what's up, Mike? Hope you're doing well, mate. I'm doing well, my friend. Hope you are too. And I hope you're having a good day. Dimension Scott says, how do you describe what's guilty pleasures? That's a great question, Scott, actually. So this question always goes around to people who generally like movies, right? People always ask me, like, you know, like, what is a guilty pleasure? What is your movies? So for me, I guess guilty pleasures are more the fact of maybe a movie you like, but you don't really like telling people about that, or it's not ones as if you, in a conversation, you'd be like, oh yeah, you know, have you seen like She's the Man? It's great. I mean, I do like that movie, but I would say more of a guilty pleasure is movies that you personally aren't open to talk about as such, compared to movies that are your favorites. As I mentioned a few before, Your Name, Back to the Future. You guys always hear me talk about them because I love those movies. But what I describe as guilty pleasures would be movies that I really like, but don't necessarily maybe openly talk about so much. To give you an example, The Princess Diaries. I actually watched that for the first time last year, and I really enjoyed it. But again, it's not one that I've openly talked about and like made reviews for on the channel. It's more just movies that I kind of keep with myself in terms of I just enjoyed that movie. I mean, it's on my letterbox. If you guys want to watch, see my letterbox down below in the description box, Linktree, all that good stuff there. Patreon as well, if you guys want to join Patreon. Playing down on the 18K. I'm telling you, man, it's coming. They've already made 8K TVs, so it's only going to be before long technology advances and we get 16, 18K, 12K TVs, or 20K, I don't know. Lewis says, have you seen a trailer for The Watchers by M. Night Shyamalan's, I think it's his daughter, I believe. If so, do you plan to see it? Yes, so I do plan to see The Watchers, Lewis. I have not seen the full trailer. The reason why is because recently I went to go see the first Omen with Micheal O'Brien, who's also a Patreon. So shout out to Michael if he watches this back or watches live. I think he might be on a flight right now as I'm recording this, actually, so he probably won't be. But yeah, I actually went to see it with him, and as we went into the screening, they were pretty much finishing off that trailer. So I didn't see the full trailer, but like the tiny little snippet I saw definitely got me interested. Again, guys, if you want to join the live stream, I'm just hanging out and chilling. If you guys want to join, drop me a message on Facebook. See if we can get you in. Dimension Scott said that makes so much sense about the guilty pleasure I mentioned. Yeah, exactly, Scott. Exactly. Again, like I love those movies, but they're not ones that I would, be like, right, they're my top 100 movies ever, unless they made it there. But more just the fact, like, for example, this is another good one. So guilty pleasure music-wise, like for playing out on like ABBA, Spice Girls, Aqua, Nikki Webster. Don't think I've heard of Nikki Webster, but I've heard of the others. So yeah, like stuff like that. So for example, in terms of music, I like a lot of female artists. I think most of the time, a lot of female artists absolutely kill the music industry in terms of like how great they really, really are. But at the same time, I also love like, like guy bands and stuff like that, whatever. But like, like I like Rachel Platten Flight song, for example. Like I listen to that because it's like a good energetic song for like if I'm in the gym, or a lot of the time, it's like different ones for music. Music is so wide. I mean, for example, like I love country music, and a lot of people might be like, country music? Really, Mike? Like Carly Pierce, for example. I like Carly Pierce. So yeah, it's really, really interesting in terms of what people can define as a guilty pleasure, whether it's music or TV wise. And we've got the living legend himself, also, not just me. This man right here, Anthony A. Perez. What's going on, Perez? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you live. Yeah, Perez, thanks for tuning in. I say just doing a random stream, talking, answering questions. If you want to join, Perez, and you're free, drop me a message on Facebook, brother, and we'll get you on. Again, just hang out and chat, really. That's all I'm doing. Nikki Webster, Strawberry Kisses. I'll be honest, Blade Down Under, a lot of the time, if there's a known song by an artist, if I've heard the song, I'll be like, right, I know that song. But sometimes I don't know the actual titles. So I'll look up that after this live stream and be like, oh, yeah, I remember that. Or, yeah, I don't remember, Gamio says, Fight Song is my favorite. Yeah, I mean, it's a great song by Rachel Platten. I mean, she didn't have many hits. That she was mainly known for that one hit, really. But she had a really great voice. So it's always interesting to see which artists have a one-hit wonder or continue to, bring like more to the industry. It's always interesting. Always interesting. But again, guys, yeah, if you're watching live, you want to join just to just hang out and chat, drop me a message on Facebook, and I will get you on to the stream. We've got the legend himself, Noran Rad, in the house. Yo, Noran, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Oh, Snap caught you live. What up, bro? Yeah, man, just chilling. Currently editing my review for Late Night with the Devil. Hey, bro, awesome. Really can't wait to see your review. I think I saw your Letterboxd review, and I think you gave it a 4.5 stars. Might be wrong, but I remember that. I think you really enjoyed it, and yeah, great horror movie. Noran, if you're still in the chat, have you seen the first Omen? If you have, let me know. I recently watched that the other day, and I really enjoyed it. That one's probably my favorite horror movie of the year so far. Then probably Late Night with the Devil. Not really too sure. Lewis says, any food challenges planned with Joe? Yeah, me and Joe have a few videos in the works in the background. Like we've been kind of talking and conferring ideas. Definitely up for live streams with Joe, like food challenges or just food videos or like hangout videos, whatever. We've got plenty of ideas in the work. I'll be honest, a lot of the time with Joe and myself, it's mainly just our availabilities, because sometimes, to give you an example, like Joe for today, like has got his kids, right? Like my nephews, Carson and Xavier. And when he's got them a lot of the time, he isn't free. He's there, but then he's got work like the next day. But then I might be off that next day, or like tomorrow I'm at work, and I'm not sure if he is or he's off, or like our schedules clash a lot of the time, unfortunately. So that's why, Lewis, a lot of the time you might not see regular streams. Me or Joe are always usually separate. I definitely want to collab more with him because, I mean, he's my brother. I always love collabing with Joe and having a chat with him and just, yeah, you know, it's always fun. It's always fun. Norman says, you know me, Mike, it's Julie. Let me just live in it. I mean, hey, she's a very beautiful woman. I will say that. I will definitely say that. It's been quite cool to see her being into movies recently as well. Like, she's starting to make her way into Hollywood. I don't mind. I really don't mind. In terms of like lead acting roles, yeah, definitely give that some time. But it's been cool. It's been cool to see so far, like how she's doing. Playing down and said, I'll come on stream, but I have no cam. I mean, hey, that's all good. That's all good, man. If you don't have a camera, that's all good. The only thing is playing down on. I don't know if I have you on Facebook. I'm really not too sure. I don't think I do. I mean, heck, I don't even think I know your like actual name, right? Which is all good. Everyone keeps private, which is fine. I'm just trying to say that I don't think I have you on Facebook. If I do, let me know. Let me know. Nora says, my wife and I are planning to go see First Open this week when I'm off work. Awesome, brother. I really hope you enjoyed the movie. I don't want to say anything to give spoilers. I'm not here to give spoilers, of course. But I had a really good time with it. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on it. And if you enjoyed it as much, if you don't enjoy it, or think it's terrible, definitely curious for sure. But definitely look forward to seeing what videos you got coming up. I'm going to make a little announcement here. And that is a video you guys are going to see from me coming up on Monday night, which is probably going to be my next video. It's going to be set to premiere on YouTube at 7 p.m. UK time. And I am actually going to be doing my first ever trailer reaction, where I'm going to watch the trailer. You're going to see my reaction. Because in the past, I've done trailer reactions where I've watched it, but then like I've just made a YouTube video of me like sitting there being like, oh yeah, I've just watched the trailer and here are my thoughts. No, you're actually going to see me playing the trailer and reacting live along with it, which a lot of the time it's mainly just like, you know, like the simple expressions, because that's how I feel in the moment. I'm not one of these be like, oh wow, that was great, phenomenal, woohoo. I'm not that kind of person because that's just fake, and that's why I don't do trailer reactions. But I am doing one because it is Oscar Winning Heights' latest movie. Really excited, really enjoyed the trailer. You guys are going to see that full reaction. That's going to be Monday, 7 p.m. UK time on YouTube on Premiere. So definitely mark your calendars and keep an eye out for that, because that video will become pre-populated tonight, so you can set a reminder. I'd love to see you in a live chat on Monday. But that's going to be my next video, I think. Maybe between them, maybe a random live stream here or there, possibly. Who knows? I'm not going to say no, but maybe not. Playing Down Under says, I'm not on Facebook. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Playing Down Under. The only thing is, in terms of that, I have Instagram, but on my laptop, where I send the links to like anyone who wants to join. Just to give an example, I can't log in Instagram because I'll be honest, I don't know my password, and I don't really want to do a password reset because it all might logged in on my phone. Otherwise, I would say if you had Instagram, add me on there. But I really don't have the Instagram link, man. I've got Facebook. It's kind of about it, dude. So maybe another time, I'll see if we can work something out, and at least maybe send you a link beforehand or something. You know, I'll let you know, dude. But I appreciate you watching nonetheless. Lewis says, do the Watchers trailer, Mike. I'm very intrigued to watch it after I've seen the trailer. So this is the thing, Lewis. So as I mentioned the other day, I maybe caught the last 20 seconds of the Watchers trailer. So I see like how it ends. I already know how it ends. I'm not here to say I'm never going to do trailer reactions, because I'm up for doing them. Clearly, as I just mentioned, I'm going to do one on Monday. But I think as of right now, I'm going to keep to that one. See how that does. See if you guys enjoy that, because guys might watch it and might be like, wow, it's utterly terrible. You know, I'll go watch someone else do a trailer reaction. But I will watch the trailer though, Lewis. I promise you, I will watch it. And next time I'm live, and if you're in the live chat, I'll let you know my actual thoughts on it as well. And Playing Down and says, yeah, I hate when people do reactions like that. Yeah, now this is the thing. I understand people can get excited at trailers, right? Me too. I'm one of those people that can get excited. Like I watched the Deadpool Wolverine trailer, and at the end of it, I was like, wow, this is awesome. This looks really, really great. And there was a few moments in the trailer I was like, oh, you know, okay. But I'm not like, oh, it's Deadpool. It's Wolverine. They're together for the first time. Like, what? What is going on? I'm not that person. And that is just fake. utterly fake. That's why I don't watch trailer reaction channels. I will never watch trailer reaction channels. You guys can quote me on this one. I just don't like it. The only time I watch a trailer reaction is if one of my friends or someone who I'm subscribed to on YouTube, who is pretty much, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, the only people I support on YouTube are small YouTubers at this moment in time, except for one person who is Maven Hoffman, who's a former WWE wrestler. I really like his content, so he's the only big YouTuber I'm sub to. Apart from I don't sub to other big YouTubers. But if someone in the community did a trailer reaction, like I know D Movieman normally does them, I'll support them because I know they're genuine reactions, or at least are going to be more genuine than these other channels. If it works for them, that's fair play. That's up to them. Everyone's got their own niche on YouTube, but I'm just not a fan of it personally. Not for me. Not for me. But yes, in terms of tonight, yeah, what are you guys up to? Tonight, I think I'm going to maybe watch a movie. Haven't really decided. I do know that I mentioned I've got work, and then I'm not. So I've got work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm not then next off until Thursday. So more than likely, my trailer reaction video on Monday will be my next video, and then on Thursday, I'll probably have a double review for you guys, actually. I'll probably have one for The Fall Guy and Tarot, which is a new horror movie coming out, I think, on Thursday. So those are my two next videos I will be putting out on YouTube. So certainly keep an eye out for those. Definitely got some exciting things in the works, in the background. I'll be honest with you guys, I think on my phone, I have about maybe 5 or 6 videos pre-recorded already. It's just a case of editing them, make the thumbnail, and put them up on YouTube, like on a private, or put them on Patreon early. That's why I always plug Patreon, guys, because you see a lot of early videos and exclusives you won't see on YouTube. So yeah, I've got a lot of content coming. A lot of content coming. At least that's what I can tell you guys. A lot of content coming. We've got prestigious Spider Star and Andrew. Hey man, hope you're doing well. Afternoon to you too, sir. How are you doing? I think. Well, yeah, you told me you're in Florida, right? So you mean you're 5 hours behind. So it's what 1:37 in the afternoon for you guys. So yeah, good afternoon, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Thanks for tuning in. To the people watching live right now, as I mentioned, if you do have Facebook, apologies playing down under, I know you don't, but if you do have Facebook and you want to join the stream, just have a quick chat, let me know. Hey, feel free to get you under the stream. It's all good. Lewis says, what are you watching tonight, Mike? Okay, great question, Lewis. I have a couple of options, actually. I'm thinking of maybe either Belle, the anime movie that I've still not seen yet. I do also, guys, have a few titles I got recently I haven't shown here on YouTube, or in an upcoming video. That's all I'm going to say. I actually got these two titles as well. One's a movie, one's a series. I'm not going to watch the series tonight, but the other movie I got was Josie, the Tiger, and the Fish. Don't know if you guys have seen this one. Can't really show that because there you go, there's the glare. But yes, that is another movie I got. So that one I need to watch as well. So basically, Lewis, to answer your question, either an anime title or I have been getting some Steelbooks recently, so possibly one of the Steelbook movies, but I'm not really too sure. Not really too sure. Because if you guys haven't seen, recently on the channel, I did my first ever ranking video of the American Pie movies, and I really enjoyed going through that series, so it kind of has made me want to do more ranking videos, but I need to pick another franchise to do a ranking. So I'm not really too sure. Not really too sure. Procedure says I'm all right, I guess. Got 5 shorts scheduled, and yes, I'm in Florida. Yeah, I know you're in Florida, man. That's awesome. But 5 shorts scheduled. Wow, dude, that's amazing. Really look forward to seeing them as well. I'll definitely check them out when you've got them on. I'm working soon for hopefully May the 4th, but I'm pretty good. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, man. Working on something for May the 4th. Yeah, I'm definitely intrigued to see what you're working on for May the 4th. not too long to go. I do know on that day I'm going to go see Spider-Man. And not Spider-Man, Star Wars, man, Spider-Man. Honestly, guys, my mind's boggled. May the 4th, I'm going to go see Star Wars The Phantom Menace. There we go. That's what I was meant to say. Yeah, I'm going to go see Phantom Menace as they're releasing it for the 25th anniversary. So that's my plan, May the 4th. Probably do like a little vlog video as well. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, man, I'm having a good day. I hope you are too. Yes, I hope you're having a good day too, my friend. I might make a Facebook account. Hey, cover. The United States of America. Hello, United States of America. Hello, do you do reviews on series? Yes and no. Yes and no, United States. Certain times I do, sure. I have in the past. Not opposed to not doing them. It's just at the moment, I just haven't had any appeal to do so, or not so much appeal, but there's just no TV series I've been watching. I'm more of a movie guy. He says it's still Dan. Oh well, hi Dan. I appreciate it. I didn't know, but I appreciate you tuning in, Dan. I can imagine Mike going to see Spidey on May the 4th. How can I avoid? Oh man, honestly, you can tell it's been a long day, guys. If I'm saying Spider-Man comes out on May 4th, right? No. I'm going to go see Star Wars. May the 4th be with you as well, my friend. Coming very, very soon to Star Wars thing down under. Absolutely. Yeah, it's one of those things. Where May the 4th, I'm definitely intrigued to say. So, a little story on May the 4th, actually. Well, the whole Phantom Menace. I went to go see Phantom Menace back in 1999. I was 8 years old. I wasn't quite 9 at the time. 8 years old at the time, and we went to see it like late at night at that day in 1999, and I'd been at school all day, and I was out. I fell asleep through most of that movie. So I have rewatched it. I did really enjoy it, I'll be honest with you. So I'm looking forward to seeing it on May the 4th. For sure. Because you need to review on Fallout. I've been hearing great things about Fallout. Yeah, I've been hearing it's a really great show. I just haven't seen it yet, Dan. Maybe one day, though. Again, I'm not going to say I'm not going to watch it. I've been hearing great things, but I just haven't got to it yet, man, unfortunately. Yashira says, I'm a movie guy, but now I'm trapped with This Is Us. Really love their characters. This Is Us. I don't think I've heard of that one, actually. Yeah, sorry, Shiro. I don't think I've heard of This Is Us. I will have a look it up. I'll look it up. Yeah, but hey, I'm glad you're really enjoying it and you really love the characters. That's the main thing. You want a TV show or movie that you're going to be really developed with the characters for sure. I'm thinking of rewatching Interstellar tonight, as I really enjoyed that a few years ago when I first seen it. Hey, awesome news. Yeah, if you check out Interstellar, I hope you really, really enjoy it. I've only seen the movie once, originally back in cinemas, which was a long time ago. I remember bits and pieces about it. I don't remember a lot about it, but I did remember liking the movie. So, hey, maybe a rewatch is in order for me at some point to rewatch and check that out. But I don't know, just lately, guys, I've been in a bit of a funk if like home streaming movies where I just want to rewatch movies I've seen before in terms of like, I guess like comfort watches, I guess. Like, for example, like the movie Barbarian. Like, I really want to watch Barbarian. If I see it on streaming on like the option, I'm like, yeah, I really want to watch Barbarian. Or I'll be like, right, I'll come to the physical media collection I have so far. And I'll be like, yeah, let me watch Your Name again. Or another movie. I don't know. I'm in a bit of a strange funk when it comes to watching movies on streaming anyway. Cinema, it's easy, right? I know what movie I'm going to watch. But yeah, I don't know. It might just be me. Procedure says, it's been something since I saw Interstellar, but I remember loving it, and it might be my favourite Nolan movie. Either that, Dark Knight, or Tenet. Okay, yeah. I mean, the thing is, Procedures, a lot of people really like Interstellar. again, I remember liking the movie. I just don't remember a lot about it. You know, I know the twist. I remember the twist. But yeah, I remember liking it. And I think it's a really great Nolan movie. So for me personally, I don't think Oppenheimer is Christopher Nolan's best movie by far. I think it's overrated. I'll go say it. I really think it's overrated. It's a good movie, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say it's not a good movie because it is generally a good movie. But rewatchability factor, nah, not for me. But in terms of your favourite Nolan movie, yeah, man, I've got to agree with some of those choices. For me, personally, Dark Knight trilogy or Interstellar. I would say, not Interstellar, man. Inception. Interstellar's a good movie, though. But yeah, Inception for me, or Dark Knight trilogy. Probably Batman Begins, I would say, is my favourite. Probably my favourite Nolan movie, I would say, personally. But great pick. Defo agree. Awesome, mate. I'm really glad you do. That's awesome. I get that. I do that all the time. It's what you know. It's relaxing. Yeah, absolutely. Playing Down Under. I agree with you. Yeah, it is very relaxing. It's very much the case where I'm just like, you know, I really love these movies. I just want to rewatch this again. You know, I don't want to watch something brand new. If I want to watch something brand new, I'll go to the cinema. Usually, go watch something brand new. You know, but I have discovered some great movies watching them for the first time as well. So it's always a fine balance. Oh yeah, David shown about nowhere. I mean, there is that for sure. I still haven't watched it. So how much am I missing out? So as I mentioned, Cameo, I watched it when in cinemas. That's all I've seen. Again, I like it. I would say if you're a fan of Christopher Nolan's works, check it out. Check it out and be the judge for yourself. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, you're completely missing out because I haven't rewatched it to tell you if it's still good or not. I don't know. I mean, you're not wrong about Oppenheimer. Hey, I appreciate you, Dan, agreeing with me. I'm glad someone does because that movie seemed to get like the absolute most world's biggest love for it. And like, it won all the Oscars. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy for Nolan because, again, like Batman Begins is my favorite Batman movie of all time. Maybe a hot take for a lot of people, but it really is. And everyone's like, "Oh, it's this magnum opus of movies." I'm like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Have you seen his filmography?" No, absolutely not. Memento doesn't get enough love. I just realised. I can't answer this one procedures because I've never seen it. I know. Probably shaking your finger. Oh, Mike, come on. Yeah, I haven't seen quite a bit of Christopher Nolan's filmography, apart from like the really big titles. Definitely want to one day because I've heard Memento's meant to be really good. So definitely get that for sure. Okay, easy question here. Actually, who would be your favorite director or top 5 at least, maybe? Okay, top of my mind, I can't really think top 5, but I'll give you my favorite director procedures, and that is the guy who made all these anime movies on my shelf. Let me just go out of the way for a second. Yeah, the guy who made Suzume, the guy who made Weather and Review, Your Name, those ones right there, my friend, Makoto Shinkai. That's my favorite director because that is Your Name is my favorite anime movie of all time. Animation, Toy Story. But yes, Makoto Shinkai. I've got all of his works here. I've got all the special editions, collector's editions that they've released so far in the UK. If they were to release more special editions of these movies, I would buy them. So yeah, that's my answer for favorite director. Top 5. I know I did a stream of the ages ago, but it's changed, so I'd have to really think about that. But the best thing about Oppenheimer is the scene, the special effects is at least number 6. Yeah, don't get me wrong, United States Dan. Yeah, I think that scene's great, right? I think it's really, really good. If you really think about like the practicalness they had to do that, it's really good, right? I completely agree. But I feel as if that one scene is like everyone's like, "Whoa, special practical effects, no CGI. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's good." But there's so many more movies that have practical effects that are so much better than that. So, yeah, it's just one of those things, dude. But I can get where you come from. Nolan's best movie, The Prestige. Never seen The Prestige. Never seen it. But again, I've heard it's great. It's just one I need to see, like Memento, The Prestige. There's another one with, I think it's one, Insomnia. I think it's called Insomnia. I haven't seen that one, but I've heard really good things about that as well. So there's a lot of there's a few movies of Nolan's I haven't seen, which I've heard is great. And maybe I've got a little bit of a bias because I absolutely love Batman Begins. But of course, you got to kind of find the different movies, right? So I'd say besides the Dark Knight trilogy, my favorite movie of Nolan's is Inception. I really love Inception. Even got the Steelbook. I really, really love the movie, So, yeah, sorry, it looks very dark from here, but I promise you it's not. But yeah, Inception's probably my favorite Nolan movie besides the Dark Knight trilogy. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, guys, like I say, I mentioned before, and I really just wanted to just say here, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really, really does mean a lot. I really appreciate all your support, whether it's on like a live stream, whether you guys tune in and watch my actual videos, shorts, whatever content I put out. I really, really do appreciate it. I just want to take a moment to say thank you because I just also realized coming up in September this year, which I know we've got a few months still, but it'll be 6 years I've been on YouTube, which is crazy to think. 6 years ago, I decided to turn on the camera, press record, and to see how it goes. And 6 years later, I'm still doing YouTube. It's been a wild ride. It's been a wild ride for sure. And a little bit later on down the line, I do have a little announcement video to make regarding YouTube. I'm not quitting, nothing like that, but do have something where I'll tell you guys now, at some point this year, I'm not too sure when it's going to be, but at some point this year, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. It's not going to be a long break. It's not going to be one where I'm going to leave the channel completely dry, anything like that. No, I'll probably put videos out in that time where I will have maybe like 2 or 3 uploads a week. So kind of like regular uploads you guys see now, but I'll just not be recording it. They'll be like pre-recorded videos I've already done, which I guess you guys will just see that as like regular content, which is good. That's what I want. But in the background, just taking a little bit of me time. Absolutely fine. You guys don't have to worry. Like in general, like my health, everything, like it's fine. I'm doing fine. I'm not like mental health wise, I'm not like struggling, like anything like that at all. I just want to take a little bit of just me time, So that'll be coming up at some point. But I'll make an announcement video. I'll put that out when time comes. Lewis says the Lego job video, Mike. What a story, mate. Hey, well, thank you, Lewis. Speaking of this, Lewis. So coming up on the channel very, very shortly, I've got a new upload for you guys. Life Stories number 2. Just to give you guys a little bit of an exclusive for if you're watching this live or after the fact and decide to watch this. That story is going to be all about the time I did a hot dog eating competition, or speed eating. Yeah, you guys are going to hear that story next. That's definitely an interesting story. I've got a lot more life stories to share with you guys. Really, really excited to share them as well. That one is another video, Lewis. For example, I've got pre-recorded. I just need to edit it, make the thumbnail, and eventually it will go live on YouTube in the next 1 or 2 weeks. So that is coming very shortly. And then I just need to sit down and record some more life story videos because I enjoy making them. I think they're fun. You guys get to learn a little bit more about me. And like the Lego story, you guys would have never known about me. The hot dog one I've just mentioned, you guys would have never have known unless you live in my area and got the local newspaper in around 2011 time. Then you probably would have known. So yeah, got a lot more stories to share, a lot more content coming on the channel. Again, guys, I'm not going anywhere at the moment, but when the time comes, I will make an announcement video just to tell you guys, look, I'm taking a little bit of a break. Now, I wanted to take a little bit of a break last year. It didn't happen. So I'm hoping it happens this year. I really do. But we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, Robin Williams was scary good, and he's talking about insomnia. Yeah, again, Playing Down Under. It's a movie I really want to watch. I really, really do. I'm just waiting for the time. Waiting for the time, and I get time, you know. Everyone needs me time. Yeah, man. Exactly. Exactly. I couldn't agree. Whatever you choose to do, we're here for you. Definitely deserve the time break to yourself now and then. Hey, well, thanks, man. Thanks, Brazil. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I know, like, to give you guys a bit of context, I know, like, for example, like next year, I'm getting married, right? So next year when that happens, I'm gonna be on YouTube. I'll be certainly taking the day or like the week to myself and stuff, and like having some like me time and time for me and my partner, you know. So I wouldn't be doing YouTube. I'll probably have like that time. I'll probably like schedule content to come out, right? But yeah, it's just one of those. I know my own limits. Don't worry, guys. Like there's times where, like, to give you guys a bit of context, on private or unlisted right now, which is Patreon early access, where you guys can actually watch these videos, I have about 8-9 videos like ready to go. Like that's how far advanced I like to be prepped. So if anything emergency happens, I can just be like, right, put this on public. There we go. And there's been weeks where I've had content like that and I've not filmed an actual video, but you guys haven't noticed any difference, so to say. You've been like, it's just a normal upload by Mike, for example. But bear in mind, I maybe shot that video weeks ago or months ago, you know? So, yeah, I've always got content lined up for sure. For sure. I filmed a video the other day, which is about a 20-minute video, which is an up-to-date Steelbook collection video. So that's going to be really cool. I think the last time I did one was last year. So it's really cool to go back this year, show you guys what I've updated, what I've maybe got rid of compared to that last video. So again, that is coming very shortly, probably in the next 1 or 2 weeks. She says, hell yeah, congrats to you guys. Hey, well, thanks, Andrew. Appreciate that, man. Really, really do. Yeah, that's going to be a very exciting time next year when we get married. And at some point, hopefully, maybe even a honeymoon. Hoping so. So, again, probably won't be on YouTube at that time, you know. So definitely a few breaks coming up naturally anyway, but even just before then, we'll just wait and see. But yeah, guys, I am going to be wrapping this up in a second. So just before I wrap this up, if you've got any like last comments or questions, get them in. I'll answer those questions. If not, right now on the channel, I have my latest video, which is by X Family Code White review. You can go and check that out if you don't mind. I'd really appreciate it. It hasn't got many views at the moment. I don't think many people have seen it, but I'd really appreciate it. Just take time to watch it. It's less than 8 minutes of your time. Give it a thumbs up on that video. Leave a comment to let me know that you've watched the video as well. Again, it's all like, I don't think, like, one thing I just want to like let you guys know of, which might sound so obvious, but like if we all watch our watch each other's videos, even if we just leave them to play at certain times, whatever, but listening to it, if you know, maybe carrying on with like some, you know, washing up or like, I don't know, folding clothes, whatever you guys are doing, and you like, give the video a like and a comment, that tells YouTube like, hey, this person likes my content. It's more for them to push out your videos so more people can see them. And that's the goal of my channel, is to get more people to watch and like come to the channel. Like, I would love that. But that all helps, and that starts with you guys supporting, which I do appreciate you doing that for this live stream. I really, really do. Your name's hard to type. I know what you said. Yeah, I just got a really long name, but he could be, I don't know, but Andrew's really great guy. Heck, you could be sitting on toilet. Exactly, my friend. Exactly. You know, we all do it. I'm not going to sit and be like, yeah, I don't do that. We all do it. Let's face it, right? Pretty much everyone does that. So yeah, you know, like so there's no reason not to support someone. Absolutely no reason at all. Scott says latest. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Scott. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up right here. So thank you guys for watching live. Really appreciate it. If you're watching after the fact, thank you for tuning in. Really do appreciate it as well. I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all your continued support. It really, really does mean a lot. And I really hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I really hope that you enjoy your night, whatever you're doing, or afternoon or morning, wherever you guys are. Oh, girls, don't. I'm sure they do. But yeah, guys, take care. Enjoy your night, enjoy your afternoon, your morning, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys.